Back in the days of the Apollo missions, Apollo moon landings, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, Michael Collins, those three dudes flew to the moon. There's movies made about these guys. Because anytime there's like a total fake hoax that's pulled on the world, they have to make a movie about it to make it seem more real. And every time. Anytime there's a movie about something, they're trying to tell you that it's fake. And they want to have like a, they want to put it in your mind like it's something that really happened, but it isn't. So anyways, the Apollo moon landings, you know, there was a movie about those guys called The Right Stuff. You know, because they were just the right stuff. You know, they were like tough as nails, military fucking Air Force guys or whatever, just cut out for doing some ballsy shit. We're gonna go fucking send you up to the moon. You're gonna leave Earth and you're gonna fly all the way to the fucking moon. It's 237,000 miles away. You'll be traveling for 3 days just to get there in a little fucking teeny spaceship with two other guys. You know, there's no couch, there's no restrooms, and there's no, you know, you don't have a bed, you know, it's just like, you're gonna sit in there for 3 days with two other guys as the earth shrinks in the distance, as you're traveling, every second that goes by, you're traveling like 1,000 miles away from home. And fucking, there's no air out there. But we got you covered though. We got this liquid oxygen we're gonna give you, and you're gonna breathe pure oxygen for 6 days straight. But which would normally kill you, but we're gonna have that oxygen at a really low pressure, so not much of it will be getting in your lungs, so you won't overdose and you won't die. So there's gonna be barely any air, but don't worry. And we're gonna send you out there, and and one guy is gonna go orbit the moon, okay? While you're like 3 days, flight from home, like. So we got to be sure to be, easy on the gas pedal, got to get back home. And, there's no friction in space or like gravity, so everything's different. But we've never flown spaceships there before, but you're going to fly them, and you're gonna fucking fly around the moon while these other guys drop out of the spaceship in another separate spaceship called the LIM, the Lunar, extra vehicular module. And you guys are gonna fucking fall all the way down to the moon at like 9,000 miles per hour, just whoosh, all the way down to the moon. And that thing, it's fucking thin. The walls are thin. You've seen those little legs that hold that thing up, those little teeny, those little teeny legs. Like they could support the weight of two guys. I mean, and all the fucking shit and the thrusters and fucking, little dune buggy they brought. I mean, those are some strong little legs. They didn't even stir up any dust when they landed on the moon. It was perfectly clean. I mean, those guys know how to. It's real good engineering. So they landed down there. Okay, now you guys are gonna have to get out of your little fucking module, and you're gonna have to put on these spacesuits that have never been worn by anybody on the moon before. You guys are gonna be the first guys to do it. It's a near vacuum. And we sewed these things together good though. The zippers work really well. So they're pressurized. Don't even worry about it. You know? And we got like, oxygen coming in. It's like 250 degrees in the sun and 200 degrees in the shade. Just don't worry about it. We got the spacesuit has that all regulated. You'll be at a nice temperature the whole time. The spacesuit can withstand temperatures that would boil water. Don't worry about it. You're cool. You won't boil because we got you covered in this spacesuit. It's really fancy, and you're good. And we're gonna have you on live TV too, so don't fuck up. If you're gonna die, like it's gonna be seen by the whole world. So just don't fuck up, man, because that'll be the end of space travel right there. That'll be it. Be over. Nobody will ever want to do it again. Don't worry about it. We're tough as nails. We get out, we're the right stuff. They get all the way out there. They're like fucking wee-haw, woohoo. The eagle has landed. They're just having like, it's like their attitude is like a fun day at the beach. Wee, let's go play, woohoo. Not a concern whatsoever. Totally chill. These guys, Nothing can scare them, right? Nothing. They're on the fucking moon. They're running around like kids. We playing, not even nervous at all, not even kind of feeling antsy or like, it's like, we landed on another planet, we're having so much fun. It's so great. They're the right stuff. Nothing can scare them. Nothing can shake those guys up. Nothing will make them feel uncomfortable or nervous at all. Nope. Not even, going to the moon. None of that made them nervous at all. It's kind of funny, though, is the one time they showed some kind of human, some sort of, human, emotions that look more appropriate, or maybe not quite so appropriate if you believe the whole thing is real. But when they got back, all of a sudden they were kind of nervous, after all that shit they went through, they're up there on stage, had a press, meeting where they're going to tell everybody about their moon landing. Yeah, our adventures on and around the moon, on and around the moon. I don't remember seeing any stars. Shut up. Buzz is still. We leave, yeah. These guys are nervous all of a sudden. After all that shit they went through, now they're scared. What a fucking dumb story. But they were the right stuff. And people believed it. Way back in the early 1970s, we made one of the greatest scientific discoveries when we sent our bravest men up to the moon to find out what the moon is all about, and we were quite surprised to find the golf course in the sky. They said it must have been a golf course this whole time. And they were quite amazed, so they brought their golf clubs up there and teed off on the moon, and then they got in their little golf cart, rode off to the next hole, and then they stuck their little flag in the ground, and then they called it the president. From the golf course they phoned and said, hey there, Nixon, what do you think about this golf course in the sky? They said it must have been a golf course this whole time. He said, I'm proud of you boys, now play a good game of golf. Get your ass back home, you don't want nothing bad to happen to you. While you're out there on the moon, and we're so proud of you for finding the golf course in the sky. Ha ha, you fool. No one's ever been to the moon. Ha ha, you're a fool. No one's ever been to the moon. Ha ha, you're a fool if you believe that. You better catch up with the times, 'cause no one believes that bullshit anymore, and all you need to do is just look at it again with a critical eye, and you will believe what you see to be nothing more than a hoax, cheap movie stage props that they threw away at the end of the day. Just hucked them in the dumpster out back. They destroy that technology quick. Don't let no one see that. It's embarrassing. Go throw it in the dumpster out back and light it on fire, please. Get rid of that shit. Oh, yeah, well, you know the dumpster fire known as the Apollo moon landings. They were just a big old fake, and it was a pretty poor production of that. And now they say that they are going back, but everybody knows that they can't do that. No one's ever been to the moon. No one's ever been to the moon. No one's ever been to the moon. I don't think it's a place you can go. It's kind of like going to the rainbow. You never really arrive because it goes with you. And the funny thing about a rainbow is that the rainbow disappears. And so does the moon. You're not going to any of these things. Something you can't do. No one's ever been to the moon, and no one will go. And there ain't no golf course in the sky. Ha ha, you fool. Not you, but just the person that believes it. So nowadays, you know, the right stuff is just, all you gotta have nowadays to be an astronaut is a nice smile, you know, and a good belt. You need a really good belt, because pants fall down in space. You need a good smile and a good belt, and if you're a female, you better bring some long hair and some hairspray. Gotta make that hair all fucking, make it look really bad. Oh man, it just looks awful. What did you do to your hair? You know, if this was a real operation where we had like a space station and we're doing all kinds of science, for one thing, you think they'd have some kind of oversight, like we, the public that pays for this shit, we could at least like see what they're doing, you know, have some kind of cameras like on the part where they're doing the science, you know, because it's a lot of money. I mean, what is this, just a fucking, I mean, what is this, dude? What are they doing? I mean, now they're a spy agency. Oh, that's convenient. You've been orbiting the Earth every fucking 90 minutes for how long? Now you're a spy agency. That's like, I feel kind of like that wasn't very cool. Oh, great. Well, that's convenient. Who else would be better? Jeez, the people with the space station is flying over us every 90 minutes. Now you're a spy agency. Oh man, it's like a poke in the eye, or a poke in both eyes. You gotta go like, whoa, you guys are just fucking mocking us. How dare you? How dare you? But the more money you shovel at NASA, the more rinky-dink they get. It almost appears to be low budget, but $80 million a day, it's an awful lot of money to pay to get such a cheesy presentation of their International Space Station. Are they gonna do a spacewalk? I think they're in a swimming pool on Earth when I see those bubbles in space, bubbles in space. You can see the dupers look of delight on their face. Doing that science. The science of deception. Oh, for shame. They got a lot of hairspray. You gotta use a lot of hairspray if you wanna make your hair look that way. Like you're in a low G environment. Woo! I think it's more just like an ugly hairdo. It's not low G. Please. Oh. $80 million a day. Think you'd have more to say for yourself. But they just leave you feeling so much to be desired. They'll show you how to use the toilet in outer space. We got a hose for number one. Ooh, get her done. We got a bucket for number two. Ooh. I think I would just hold it the whole time. I'd be like, get me the fuck out of here, please. I don't want to lie to the human race. You would see it on my face. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. I'd be like, this shit's fucking fake. Ooh. And the more money you shovel at NASA, the more rinky-dink they get. It almost appears to be low budget. $80 million a day. Now they're a spy agency. Well, that's awfully convenient for you, being that you have the best view of the entire human race. Woo! That's a hell of a move to make. You're some bold-ass motherfucker. That's about all I got to say about that. My name's Forrest Gump. That's about all I got to say about that. Oh, my ears are popping. They always do that. All right. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the right stuff these days, all you need is a big smile and a nice belt. That's all you need. You don't got to go through all the rigorous training. You can be kind of chunky. But typically, we try to get the more handsome-looking people. Good smile is most important. Because that's all you're going to be doing, just smiling. You know? Most of the people you're going to be talking to aren't any older than 8 years old. Yeah, we don't grant interviews to people older than 3rd grade because they might ask some real questions. We don't want to have to say anything of substance because we have nothing. Oh, we're doing some really important science. Yeah, for 20-something years. Like what? What? You mind telling us something? Well, you have some mice up there, little mice running around, floating around. That's some kind of unusual punishment for those poor little mice. Yeah, you probably had to can that whole gig right there, though, with the mice, you know. I can't imagine that being a good idea. Little mice turds floating by, little puddles of mice pee. That'd get pretty messy, dude. I think there'd be a lot of crud floating around. There'd be a lot of gross shit. People, you know, all their hair all everywhere. It's just like, be big hair wads floating by and shit. Dude, it would be messy. It's fake. And they don't exactly keep it tidy. There's all these wires sticking out of it. It's like, is any of that shit important? Because, I mean, I know you have, like, your life support and stuff going on there. You need it to live. I mean, what if you, like, trip, you know, you're, like, floating around everywhere doing somersaults? I mean, what if you unplug something really quick on accident? I mean, is that a concern? Where do they find these people that have no, like, They're just totally like, "Ooh, this is fun. We're doing the science." The science. It's really important stuff that we do up there, you know. Oh yeah, I do. It's all original. All off the cuff. Well, I do some stuff that isn't off the cuff. Off the cuff, rough talk of intelligence stuff, but not too much relevance. Developments, peculiar elements, telepathic pelicans, and elephants. We're all in this together telepathically. I can tell a pathological liar from a mile away these days. I said there's a lot of fake ass weird shit these days. Yep. There's a lot of fake ass weird shit these days. Everywhere you look it seems there's a lot of fake ass weird shit these days. You know what I mean? You gotta fake it to make it. You're gonna fake it to make it. If you fake it to make it, your success is fucking fake. Off the cuff, a rough talk of intelligence. Ooh. Stuff and not too much, stuff and not too much irrelevance. Telepathic pelicans and elephants. You know, that's the science. We're studying the science of those things. Well, I didn't go to heaven. Heaven came to me. Didn't come around. I just came to be. I didn't write this song. It was here all along, waiting for your ears to hear. Now that you are here, well, everything's in its right place. Everything's in its right place. There's no time to wait. It's a picture perfect paradise. Isn't it nice? Picture perfect paradise. Isn't it nice? And take my advice. Don't think twice. Dive in headstrong. Don't wait too long. Everything's in its right place. Everything's in its right place. There's no time to wait. There's no time to wait. Everything's in its right place. There's no time to wait. Everything's in its right place. The middle of everywhere. There's no such thing as the middle of nowhere. You can never be in the middle of nowhere. There's no such thing as the middle of nowhere. You can never go there. Well, in the middle of everything, the needle on the compass is straight, indicating to you if you follow through, you will never return. It's a straight line through and through. You will never return if you follow through. It's up to you. I'm just singing a song to you. It's a song that is true. Everything's in its right place. Everything's in its right place. There's no time to wait. Who are you? Do you know who you are? How are you who you are? I hope that you think you've heard it all before, over and over and over and over again. It will always be the same shit, but somewhere there's a different tune that only plays for me and you. Somewhere there's a different tune, and it only plays for me and you. It's a place we can go. I don't know where it is yet, but I know it's there. Even if it's only in my dream. But I think if we feel the same, then we could get away. I'd love to get away. I'd love to. I really need to leave it all behind, never to return again. No one knows as they wave goodbye if anyone will ever come back here when it's their time to disappear. They might never come back here when it's their time. It's their time to disappear. Do you know when you disappear, you're out of here? Do you know where it is you go when you disappear and you're no longer here? Where could you go where no one really knows? Where else is there to go but here? Where else is there to go but here? There ain't no way to really know where you can go when you're gone. And you're gone. But so long, so long, so long, so long, so long. so long. So long, so long, so long, so long. No one really knows anything. No one really knows anything. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. No one knows anything. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No one really knows anything. You might think you know. I might think I know. Everyone thinks they know. But then, no one really knows anything at all. No one really knows anything. You just don't know anything. No one really knows anything. You just don't know. You just don't know anything. You just don't know anything. No one really knows anything. No one really knows anything. No one really knows anything. Chicka chicka choo choo choo. Chicka chicka choo chee chow. No one really knows. No one really knows anything. Doo doo doo. Da da da. Doo doo doo. Weep beep boo. No one really knows anything. You just don't know anything. No one really knows anything. You just don't know. You just don't know anything. No one really knows anything. You just don't know anything. It's true. No one really knows anything. You know, you think you know, but then you find out later, oh shit, I didn't even know. I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. I straddled that Greyhound and rode me past Raleigh on across Carolina. Stopped in Charlotte and bypassed to Rockland, and we never was a minute late. I was 90 miles out of Atlanta by sundown, rolling across Georgia state. And having trouble to turn through the struggle out the way across Alabama, till the hand broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. A straightaway bought me a through train, ticket riding across Mississippi clean. I was on that midnight flyer out of Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana, well I gotta get to Houston town. The people there cared a little about me and they were letting more boys down. As sure as she bore me, bought me a 16, put luggage in my hand. I woke up high on Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. Woo. Looking on a T-bone steak on a car flying over to the Golden State. The pilot told us in 13 minutes we'll be headed in the terminal gate. The swing down, we carry it, calm down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. And cut your engines, cool your wings, let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater, 1409. Little folks back home to the promised land, calling in the boys online. Little folks back home to the promised land, calling in the boys online. I gotta get the hang of playing that song. The lead part is always really hard, but I need a guitar pick. That's what I'm lacking. It's a guitar pick. That's my excuse. What's up, tinfoil hatter? When I was a young man, I used to watch TV. Now I am an old man, the TV's watching me, it's watching me. Oh, the TV's watching me. Survey, monitor, analyze, report technology. So smart. Survey, monitor, analyze, report technology. Oh, it's so smart. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy. Yeah, it's the most realistic shit you're going to get, but it's still fake shit. Don't mistake it for being real. It's not alive. Teach it how to walk, how to talk, how to pick a lock, and how to read your mind. Teach it how to jump rope, how to cook dope, how to tell a joke, but it don't understand the punchline. teach it how to repeat it, but can it keep a secret? I don't think so. It won't know why. It won't know why. Hey, I know what AI is. Yeah. Hey, I know what AI is. It's an algorithmic gimmick and given no limit. Goes all the way out, around, and then back in it. The official, artificial, digital idolatry. That's really all that it could be. To call it intelligent is intellectual dishonesty. You can teach how to play Tetris and chess and checkers and tic-tac-toe. Teach it how to look like it's teaching itself. Hey, look at that shit go. Whoa. Well, teach it that there's nothing new that can be done. Nothing new that exists under the sun. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy and your job. Yeah, I was hoping I could finish it in time to take another drag of this thing. I rushed through that. And your job. You didn't want that job anyways. They can have it. If you keep on running, let it go break. Keep on raining, levee's gonna break. Levee breaks, oh mama, you got to go. All last night I sat on the levee and moaned. All last night I sat on the levee and moaned. Say you got my baby and my happy home. Oh now. Mean old levee taught me to weep and moan. Mean old levee taught me to weep and moan. Say you got what it takes to make a mountain man leave his home. Oh yeah. There's a spider on me. You're a cute little guy. Get off of me though. Please crawl off of me. Crawl off of me. Oh, he jumped. I like those little jumping ones. Say I make you feel bad when you're trying to find your way home. You don't know which way to go. I don't know the words of that part. Something, something about Chicago. Chicago. Jesus left Chicago. That's still in tune. Lovely. That's lovely. Trouble with the capital T. Tie him down, they said, but tired ain't for me. Let this one fly, let it fly. I wonder what they'll make of me. And I'm good and gone in song. How does that go? Good and gone in song in God's country. Let this one fly, fly off on your merry way. 'Cause unrevealed and tucked away on your merry way. On your merry way. 'Cause unrevealed we'll never know. We'll never know. Trouble with people like me. Tie them down and then they vanish instantly. Let this one fly, let it fly, fly. It's really no problem, you see. When the sky ignites and the day crashes quietly. Let this one fly, let it fly. Off on your merry way. Off till another day. On your merry way. On your merry way. 'Cause unrevealed we'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. You try to keep your head on. Keep your head on. Head on. To keep your head on. Head on. Head on. Try to keep your head on. Head on. And head off. Try to keep your head on. Head on. Head off. Want to keep your head on. Try to keep your head on. Head on. Head on. Try to keep your head on. Head on. It's so hard to keep your head on. Hard to keep your head on. Head on. Sorry, I can't really play that thing very well. The only way to get good at it is to keep trying, though. Keep trying. But I will try it on my own time. Sorry. Sorry about that. You gotta try to keep your head on when you head off. Keep your head on and head off. In my music, you'll hear a lot of reversals, like a lot of reverse psychology. You see, I'm the resident reverse psychologist here on YouTube. Dr. Bass Ackwards, the resident reverse psychologist at your service. I flip scripts that have been flipped. You know, it's like this thing where like telling you something that's completely opposite of what's true. And I just flip it real quick. That's why I get censored all the time. I got censored recently for saying there was no planes on 9/11. They censored me twice this year. It's like recently. I mean, just for saying that. Isn't that wild? So basically, they're just admitting that that's true. Because here's the thing, they don't censor lies. Fuck no. They censor the truth, because the truth is what exposes people. Lies don't expose anybody. No. Lies are what are told to keep from exposing people, from people being exposed. So they don't censor the lies, they censor the truth, because the truth exposes people that are lying. So the whole thing about the no planes being a hot topic, I guess, I didn't realize that until I've been censored twice this year for having said that. No planes on 9/11. That's a censor. I got a strike, you know, you could lose your channel by doing that. So if I disappear, well, arrivederci. The thing is, what they're doing is they're just admitting that there was no planes on 9/11 by censoring that. Isn't that interesting? Because, I mean, I was pretty sure there wasn't already, but now I'm fucking positive. Well, the history books were written before any of it ever happened, if it happened at all. We live in a pre-written, predicted, scripted, actor-based reality taking place on your TV. And the useful idiots that get up on the television telling you what they want you to believe is happening in the world as it plays into their dirty little hands. And it's over before it began. It was over before it began. It was over before it began. Yeah, it was over before it began. Oh, it was all just part of the plan. But you get better and better at being able to spot all the holes in the plot, and there's usually a lot. If you're catching all the clues, you can be caught in the weaponized news. You'll see right through the ruse, where others are confused, manipulated, and used, being driven by their manic and misguided fears. It's a whole different story for you. It's crystal clear. You learn to read the writing on the wall that's been written by the hidden hand. And it's over before it began. Before it began. It was over before it began. Well, 9/11 came and went, and all the money got spent, and the laws were bent, and we never got a story that made any sense. Well, there's a terrorist attack and all that, where 2 planes knocked 3 buildings down right through the ground flat. Faster than you could clap your hands a dozen times. A 110-story building fell before your eyes twice. And let's not forget building 7, the 47th floor building, where something quite peculiar happened as it collapsed in the exact same fashion. However, it was strange because it wasn't hit by planes, and to this day it remains yet to be explained. But you'll never hear anyone up on the television just be like, hey, wait, 2 planes, 3 buildings. Please explain. I don't understand. There wasn't any fucking planes, man. It was over before it began. 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 It was all just part of their plan. There wasn't any fucking planes, man. It goes like this, but I think it's faster. When AT&T rolled out their 5G, they put it everywhere and anyone can see. At the park, at the playground, radiating all around the local farm and drug. You'll see it up above, at the club, at the bar, wherever you are. If you look hard enough, you know you're gonna find the stuff for swimming in a sea. Ooh, swimming in a sea. We're swimming in a sea of directed energy, thanks to AT&T and 5G. If you go to the store, you might see 3 or 4 at the police department. Out the window, your apartment. the fire station. You can almost taste the radiation. Every city, every town out in the cuts. You bet the rest the place is lit the fuck up. Every street, every boulevard, every avenue. You'll see them at museums, you can see them at the zoo. If you're AT&T, there's nothing stopping you. Sometimes they want to try to be a little more covert. They'll stick it in a flagpole, put it in the cross at church. Sometimes they really just wanna try to hide it, so they'll get creative and try to disguise it. They got those 5G evergreens, even got the 5G panels that look like a palm tree. Oh yes. We're swimming in a sea. Ooh, la, 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 la. Swimming in a sea. Swimming in a sea of directed energy. Thanks. We're swimming in a sea. Ooh, la, 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 la. Swimming in a sea. Ooh, la, 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 la. Swimming in a sea of directed energy. Thanks. AT&T, thanks for 5G. Thanks. You shouldn't have. No, really. Thanks. Why? Why did you spend $1 trillion rolling out hardware? Every fucking stretch of this place is covered in these 5G towers. Now, why? To provide us with a service that we already had? I'm afraid I'm going to need a better story. Like, why would you, who would spend $1 trillion investing in something where there's not immediate profit? We already had internet, so there's no new money being generated. Who has $1 trillion to spare just to supposedly make our internet faster? It's not any faster, dude. What the fuck are we even talking about here? I'll tell you who has $1 trillion to just blow. The people that make the money, that print it. Those people that have transcended the fucking monetary system. It doesn't matter to them how much things cost. They'll spray the sky worldwide every day. You know how much money that has to cost? They'll fucking put out 5G towers. You know how much each one of those costs? How much juice is wired into those things? They have copper cables the size of my arm, a cluster of them. There's enough juice going into that tower to fucking incinerate a city in like 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes for the town to burn down. 15 minutes, better get the fuck out. And then a 15 minutes to put up a fence around it. And now the feds and the FBI, they're all along for the ride, trying to make sure that no one gets back inside. 15 minutes, boy, it ain't pretty, getting down right down to the nitty gritty while they're making way, yeah, for a 15-minute city, a city. It ain't pretty, pretty. It ain't pretty. The water was turned off that day. Not a drop left. There was no alarm. It was a perfect storm. No emergency response team. Just cops trying to stop you from leaving. The water was turned off that day when the town burned down. 15 minutes. The town burned down. 15 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes. The boy ain't pretty, getting down, right down to the nitty gritty. Making way for a 15-minute city. A city. It ain't pretty, pretty. Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green. Come clean, come clean, come clean. Josh Green, you can't go clean till you come clean, you dirty wise guy, you dirty little wise guy. This happened because of climate change, Josh Green would say. This happened because of climate change, he said that very same day. No investigation, just a political statement, and this happened because of climate change. You people should have listened. I tried to warn you about the climate change. Now look what happened. You didn't want to sell your property. Didn't want to sell your land to corporate interests. Now look what happened to you. They come burn you down, take you down, hope you die. Nice try, steal your stuff. Wise guy, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green, you dirty little wise guy. 15 minutes. Josh Green, Josh Green, Josh Green. 15 minutes. 15. It ain't pretty, ain't pretty. That's the city, city, city. 15 minutes. Now the feds and the FBI, they're all along for the ride, just making sure that no one gets back inside. 15 minutes, boy, it ain't pretty, getting down, right down to the nitty, nitty, gritty while they're making way for a 15-minute city, a city. It ain't pretty, pretty. The water was turned off that day when the town burned down. What's up, Albert Billy? My girlfriend is reading this on Reddit. There's these people talking about Ozempic and all the effects. It's not even like side effects. It's just stuff that happens to you while you're taking it. It like fucking, the people are like, it makes you nauseous, you know, when you take your dose. And it's like, some people are just like, I don't feel like doing anything. And it's like, it kills all your happy vibe. Like, you can't feel happy. It's like, people are saying, it's like, oh, it just fucking, you know, you just feel like you have no energy. You feel like shit, you know? And it's like, and then you're losing weight. really fast. I mean, it's like all the things that are happening to you while you're doing this drug. It's like you're killing yourself. You're poisoning yourself. I heard that shit is like snake poison. It might as well. It's like derived and it's like synthetic. It's like the same kind of thing that snake poison is. It's some fucking poison that makes your body lose weight because you're dying. It's like it's killing you. It does so many terrible things to people, and it's being like fucking prescribed to people right and left. And these people that are taking it, they're not even overweight. You know, I mean, I could see if you're like obese, you'd be willing to try anything because you can't even walk. You know. But that's a different story. We're talking about just your average person thinks they need to lose weight and they're gonna take this shit and it's fucking giving people like, I mean, I'm under the impression they don't even have any long-term studies. I mean, it's just the short terms. I mean, it's just obviously terrible for you. Like, really, when you think about it, you gotta think that like anything that makes you lose weight unnaturally fast is not a good thing. It's not, that's a sign that you're not healthy, you know? And that's, I mean, you're taking years off your life. I mean, it's one thing to be obese, you know, and you're also taking years off your life by doing that, you know, but it's like, so if that's the situation, you know, I could see being ready to try anything. But even then, I mean, I would hope that there's a better way. And it's just incredible because she's also reading the Reddit for, because she goes running every day and it's like, you know, she doesn't do Ozempic. You know, if you want to get in shape or you want to be healthy, you just got to go on a walk every day and go running or walking or whatever. And so she was reading the Reddit for people that go walking, and it's like the the stark contrast between the comments in that thread versus the Ozempic thread. It's just like people are like, I feel great. You know, it's like you're making your body healthier and like you're extending your life. You're like making yourself less susceptible to like, you know, terminal illness or ailments that would kill you later in life. You know, you're making yourself, and it feels good, and yeah, you're in shape, you're losing weight, whatever it is that excess weight. You know, I mean, it's not good to lose weight really. If you're like obese, yeah, I mean, but it shouldn't be the goal of your average person to just lose weight just because you're worried about your looks or something. I mean, the goal should be to be healthy. The best way to not get sick is to be healthy. And the best way to be healthy is to not give yourself poison, you know, because that's what the big pharma fucking witch doctors are going to prescribe to you. If you go to their fucking source for help, you're not going to be in shape, you're not going to be healthy. They want to cheat, you know, you're trying to cheat nature, and like, you know, you can't do that. I mean, you can think you're doing it, but it's not what you're doing. You're actually cheating yourself of a better life. And it's so crazy. Like this Maha people, they were supporting that. Like, we're going to be able to get you your Ozempic for cheaper. And like, what the fuck? You should be telling people that that's not something you should be doing. You know, like it shouldn't even be prescribed for a person that's, you know, that thinks they're fat, but they're not really fat. You know what I mean? They're just giving it to anybody, I think. But it's not good, dude. It's not good at all. There's nothing good that can come of it. And it's like you're cheating. Like it's like that's because it's not like you're not you're not doing it the right way. Your body's unhealthy. I mean, you don't know what to expect at that point. I mean, you're gonna if you just keep taking that drug. I mean, you're probably gonna fucking your life will be shortened, is what I would expect, because it's poison. Anything that causes the problems that she was reading in this thread, it was like everybody that was commenting was saying some fucking horrible thing that it causes. It's like, man, how can you people not just see what's happening here and just be like, fuck this? I mean, it doesn't like, it would be one thing if it got you loaded and it made you feel really good, but it doesn't. It makes you feel, it still wouldn't be, it's still not a good idea. But what I'm saying is like, it's not that either. It makes you feel depressed and shit. So not only is it like making, you know, it's just so you can lose weight. I mean, dude, think about all the things that you're sacrificing. You know, I mean, like if you wanted to get loaded and lose weight, there's plenty of drugs. You should fucking, you know, go to any like trucker stop, you'll be set up. I'm surprised. I mean, it's like there are diet pills that are just like basically methamphetamine. I think that stuff is called, it's called, I wrote a song about it. What was it? It's called, I can't remember it now. Disoxin, that's right. I wrote a song about it. Disoxin, it knocks your socks inside out. Ask your doctor about disoxin. It keeps you from stopping. You can't stop talking about disoxin. Is a doc in? I need to talk to the doc about disoxin. I can't stop talking about disoxin. Methamphetamine in a pill. I don't recommend it, but there's plenty of doctors who will. Disoxin, it keeps you from stopping. Yeah, but it was like a diet pill. I love you. What'd you make?
I made pot stickers and tried to make some teas in there too. Like,
I
I
love you.
love you. Just put tons of herbs on it.
Thanks, baby.
I love you.
It smells good. I just want to wrap my show up and eat some dinner. Well, Papa was a rolling snowball. Wherever he laid, flat was his home. He rolled away one cold, cold day. He's out there rolling still down this hill. You know, the further he rolls, the bigger he gets. Now he got so big that he could not stop. Roll, Papa. Woo! Oh, Papa was a rolling snowball. Wherever he laid, flat was his home. He rolled away one cold, cold day. You know, he's out there rolling still down this hill until he burst through the front door, melted into a puddle on the floor. Then Mama came in and mopped his ass up. Oh, Papa, woo! I'm a snowball too, just rolling after you. Wherever you lay flat is your home. A little spider on me again. Why do they keep landing on me? Little jumping ones. They're cute though, I like them, they're not creepy. Yeah, I'm down, Jeremy Bird. I'd like to go see the North Pole. But I mean, I'm down to go anywhere that's just like away from the system. I'd be willing to rough it too, you know. But just like, you don't have to rough it though. We just bring a bunch of seeds and start our crops, you know. Start fishing, go move to some island, you know, where there's nobody that owns it, and there's just fish, you know. You just eat fish and fucking grow your farm, build yourself a little hut. What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I love you, sorry.
California used to be an island.
God's son is a meat shall inherit the earth.
We're busy inheriting the earth here. Just chilling.
Get ready. Get ready.
Yep. Better get ready.
Big cold shit. First shall be last, last.
Yep. No weapon used against us shall prosper. Dude, they're just like fucking trying to like, I mean, basically their lifestyle has been exposed to everybody. And after all these years of like these subtle like nudges towards this like, you know, just this decadence, you know. Yeah, it's like now we see, like now the whole world can see what was going on. You know, they're trying to like impose their lifestyle on us. Like,
are you gonna just deny it's happening and go on with your life, or are you going to like, oh wow, this is happening?
yeah, like how do you have any respect for the system anymore? You should just not.
I think we'll have to change and do stuff different.
I mean, it gets to the point where like, I mean, do you really want like? Because when you participate in it, you're like basically saying it's okay. I think America's getting their butt kicked right now by Iran. I mean, I could see that being the case. It's like there's probably more like we have probably more like a situation where there's a lot of yes. I'm sure there's a lot of fucking high tech gadgets we have, but like there's probably a lot more situations where there's a lot of yes men. Because I mean I think nukes are fake, and can you think about like the level of deception? There's probably a lot of. I mean, pretty much all the higher ups know this. That's why Iran has no problem just lobbing bombs over Israel all day long. They're supposed to be a nuclear power with nuclear weapons. It's not known where they're at. So they're just dropping bombs on the place all day long. Don't you think if you were like worried about like nukes, you wouldn't want to blow up the fucking nuclear? I mean, they're just dropping bombs on that place all day. If nukes were real, they would have thought about that and been like, maybe we shouldn't be dropping so many bombs on them. What if we set off the nuke and destroy the whole Middle East? Whatever. Like, they're close enough to where that would be a concern, but they're not concerned, and because they know they're fake, and that's why they're not trying to make them. The whole thing is just fake.
I don't even know if they're really dropping bombs everywhere.
Right, right. Well, I'm pretty sure that Israel's getting beat up right now because I mean, I think what's been going on over there is real. I mean, is real. Israel is fake, but what they've been doing is real. Israel is the sun god. Nope, he's not God. It's just part of God's creation. But they made it a question mark. Israel? No. They let you answer at least.
I always think Rael and then I think Raelians.
Israelis, yeah, they're Israelis.
Israeli aliens. They're aliens.
They're the ones that like fused the Nazi and the they had the swastika and the Star of David fused together. So it's like the whole thing came full circle, which is really what happened. I mean, it's like the Nazis were working with the Zionists back in World War II. So really, what was going on was probably more. I mean, because you see the way the Zionists behave now, and you hear about how the way the Nazis supposedly behaved. Their behavior is like it's a perfect match. I mean, it superimposes over each other perfectly. So it's like either they just became the people that they hate, or they're just that was them in the first place. If they were working with the Nazis, they could have easily had the Nazis taking the fall, be the fall guy. That's how the Zionists operate. They just deceive people, and they have no problem killing people to get what they want. They were probably the ones killing the Jews that weren't Zionists. They were probably the ones that were the. I mean, who knows? I mean, the whole thing is just so messy, and I don't think those people. I can't imagine a whole like ethnicity of people being in on some like lie really, but it's like they've got people indoctrinated into thinking all this shit that isn't even. I mean, it doesn't check out logically to think that you're chosen by like you're better than other people. I mean, that's a racist mentality.
Like that's not even God. He's not gonna say that I made you better and I made
Yeah,
you
that's
less
just
than.
like that's some racist shit. That was inserted into the Bible. That wasn't like that's not spiritual.
No.
And there's a big flaw with that thinking. And so people really like were indoctrinated into thinking that. I mean, they're dealing with some serious like cognitive dissonance, and then with their country getting bombed now, and their Iron Dome being. It's like all their these guys. What I was saying in the first place, there's so many like yes men that are just like, yeah, it works. It's like they're just going around bluffing people everywhere because nobody has the audacity to do the things they're doing.
I think they compartmentalize everybody, so they don't really.
The compartmentalization definitely
So
is a
these
thing.
guys are doing that, or guys are doing
Right.
that. No one really knows what is all going on together. You know what I mean? It's like I'm in charge of this only, and I only know about this.
Yeah, just
I
following
don't know
orders,
about this.
just shooting our own people at a
They don't
music
have,
festival,
yeah, the
October
ones that are in
7th.
the know about everything is the ones that are doing it.
Like there's footage from October 7th where there's guys flying helicopters, the Israelis shooting at people in a field. There's like a music festival with cars. People running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Those weren't terrorists. Hamas didn't have helicopters. The people that were getting shot and blown up are the people that were getting killed by Israel. I mean, it's like, dude, the whole thing was just such an ugly incident. I mean, I like to think it's fake, but I don't think. I think there really are some just evil people out there and then just really fucking heavily indoctrinated, thoroughly brainwashed people that will just fire on their own people like that because they're following orders. That was the whole thing. It's like, don't They're getting captured by Hamas, so you got to kill them. You know, that's like the mentality they have. That's what the Hannibal directive is, where you can kill your own people if they're going to be taken hostage. They'd rather have them be dead. Something with some dude named Hannibal that was like he killed himself in order to like avoid being tortured for information or whatever. It's just such a fucking ugly bunch of dude. Israel is just. It's interesting seeing certain people defend them. So, it's like, man, you can't defend a government, really. I mean, because government means mind control.
They like their mind.
You're going to argue for mind control? You mean you have no control over your own mind? If you know what's down, then you know what's up. And my mission is to rise above the submission. Are you a man or a mouse? Or a humanized mouse? Or a mouse-anized man? Or are you like I am? I'm just a guy. What are they selling? There's no telling. But if you let your government govern your mental condition, you're just another mouse-sized man of the system. And my mission is to rise above that. Yeah. And if you're asking, the asking to kiss his asking ring around his asking finger, that's just an act of submission. And my mission is to rise above that submission. I want to rise above the submission. My mission is to rise above the submission. Rising above the submission. And if you know what's down, then you know what's up. My mission is to rise above the submission. Are you a man? Or a mouse? Or a humanized mouse? Or a mouse-anized man? Please don't interrupt, Jack, if you got something new to say. If you please go right up the track, this train got to run today. Spent a little time on the mountain, spent some time on the hill. And some say better run away, others say better stand still. I don't know what I was told. The heat of the sun, a man died of cold. Keep on running, don't stand and wait. The sun getting dark and the hour so late. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another. This darkness got to give, it's got to give. Who can deny, who can deny? It's not just a change in style. Oh, one step gone and another begun, and I wonder how many miles. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent some some say, what is it? I saw things getting out of hand, but I think they always will. I don't know what I was told. It's hard to run with the weight of gold. Other hand, I've heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead. Oh, one way or another. One way or another. One way or another. This darkness got to give. It's got to give. You can't overlook the blackjack of any other highway to ride. It's got no signs or dividing lines and very few rules to guide. I spent some time on the mountain. I spent a little time on the hill. I saw things I don't understand, but I think in time I will. I don't know what I was told. If the horse don't pull, you got to carry the load. I don't know whose back's that strong. Maybe find out before too long. Ooh, one way or another. One way or another. One way or another. This darkness got to give. It's got to give. One way or another. One way or another. One way or another, this darkness got to give, it's got to give, this darkness got to give. One way or another. It's super, what is it? Super anus. Oh, we have an anus in here? Oh, I thought Jim Anus might have showed up. I don't think he ever comes to my shows. Where are you, Jim Anus? Gotta wrap it up. My last song. You better act fast, jackass, last chance a hammer in the brass tacks. Lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging. You better act fast, jackass, last chance a hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Wonder why exactly I'm explaining that. Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up like there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. Act fast, jackass, last chance a hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. Act fast, jackass, last chance a hammer in the brass tacks. A time lagging, nagging, ragging, ass, acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up, baby, is it gonna be a way to turn back around? Cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Right. And we will see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free for all. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits a fan. And when the going gets tough, you gotta be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You gotta run amok, or let the muck run you. Act fast, jackass, last chance a hammer in the brass tacks. I think I'm lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging us, acting like a maniac. Wonder why exactly I'm explaining that. Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Right. the whole thing's gonna come down. Okay. Well, the whole damn thing is gonna come down. That's right. The whole damn thing is gonna come down. That's right. The whole damn thing is gonna come down. That's right. I see who's laughing at a place that's collapsing in a free for all. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck there where this place goes belly up. Gotta have yourself a damn good time when the shit's a fan. When the going gets tough, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You gotta run amok or let the muck run you. Looking like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact. Once you grab your bug up, and there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. This whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. Things gonna come down, okay. The whole damn thing is gonna come down. That's right. Bow, whoop, bop, chicka, boop, boop, bow. Boop, boop, chicka, boop, bop, boop. The whole damn thing is gonna come down. That's right. Thank you, Crow. All right, I gotta go. Cheers. Thanks for watching my show, y'all.